Hello and welcome everyone to our first meeting. My name is Isabella Cardona and my pronouns are she, her, hers. We would like to begin the meeting by by taking a moment of silence to honor the victims in Uvalde, Tulsa, and Buffalo. We would also like to honor the victims of all forms of violence. The UHCL Counseling Services offers a wealth of mental health resources to support. They can be reached from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday in SSCB 3.13, or you can be reached at 281-283-2580. If you need to talk to someone immediately for an urgent concern, call the above number and press 2. I would like to begin by calling this meeting to order. And in order to do so, I'm asking you all to fill out the attendance form if you did not have a chance to do so. And if you're in Zoom, you can access the form via all the links in the meeting agenda will be provided in the Zoom chat. Please include your name, the organization you're representing, the word student if you're a current student, your pronouns. To do so, please click participants, click more, then next to your name, add your pronouns and the word you're representing. Here's the attendance QR code for those of you who did not get a chance to complete the attendance form when you came in. Thank you. Thank you for completing the attendance. I would like to move on to approve the last meeting's minutes. Our last General Assembly meeting was held on April 19th, and we would like to approve these minutes at this time. We need one person to motion to approve the minutes by saying, I approve. I move to approve the last meeting's minutes. Could someone say I would move to approve last meeting's minutes?
You want us to say I approve?
Yes.
I approve.
Okay, thank you. And then another person to second the motion by saying I second that motion.
Second, and I second the motion.
Thank you. Okay, our last meeting's minutes have been approved. Moving on to sponsor speaker. Unfortunately, we do not have a guest speaker for today's meeting, but if you or someone you know would like to give guest speaker in our next meetings, please scan the QR code or the links are provided in the agenda, or you can also log in to get involved and fill out the form. Moving on with the agenda, at the moment, we are pending fund request that needs reimbursement to be completed. So once that is completed, our new balance will be $21,256.89. At the moment, we have no fund requests for this meeting, but if you would like to submit a fund request, please visit our Get Involved form, or you can also scan the QR code that is being provided in the PowerPoint. And if you have any questions, please email at sga@uhcl.edu for any questions that you may have about the filling out the form. I would like to present our Vice President of Outreach and Communication, Nancy, who will be presenting you guys with the new business. Thank you.
Thank you very much and good morning. My name is Nancy Ariana. I am the Vice President for Outreach and Communication. And today for new business, we're going to be announcing Happy Pride Month. So Happy Pride Month to everybody. Happy National Flag Day, which is actually today, June 14th. Happy Juneteenth, and also Happy Father's Day for any fathers out there. For old business, I'd like to thank everybody for electing Miss Isabel Cardona for Vice President. And for Executive Council reports, I would like to announce that we have 6 available positions. So I'm going to read them out, starting with Treasury Director, Internal Affairs Director, External Affairs Director, Technology Director, Special Events Director, and Public Affairs Director. If you would like to participate and to be a part of any of the director positions, I implore you to go ahead and scan the QR code. If not, you can always go to the link that is provided here. And for Executive Council report, I am going to invite Isabella Cardona back up here.
Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. I would like to introduce our Vice President of Administration, Jessica Armstrong. Today, our meeting's minutes for today. And I'm Isabella Cardona, the Vice President and Committee Coordinator. I would like to mention that student government helps support approximately 20 committees on campus, such as the University Life Committee, the Environmentally Conscious Committee, Library Advisory Committee, and many other committees as well. And our first Senate meeting will be in September. And if any of you or anyone you know is interested in applying for any committee positions or Senate positions, you can also scan the QR code that's being provided here, or you can also go to Get Involved and fill out the form as well. Okay, I would like to announce that we have a president vacancy at the moment. So if you would like to join our team, feel free to fill out the form on Get Involved, or as well scan the QR code. Moving on to Senate reports. At the moment, we have no Senate reports since we're waiting for their meeting to begin in September. As well as with committee reports, we're waiting for their committee meetings to commence. I would like to present Campus Activities Board President Alexis Sarapoli, who will be discussing upcoming events at UHCL. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Everyone's having a great summer so far. I'm Alexis Sarapoli, the president of the Campus Activities Board. And so I made a little video just to show what we did this past year at the Campus Activities Board. We do have a position of, oh, this is me. Sorry, I'm good focus. So we go to the student banquet at the end of the year, which was a lot of fun. This year we got the Peers Choice for organization, and this was actually cook-off, which is fun. We made lots of chili. So we partake in this. Some events we do is outdoor movie nights, and then we also partner with Global Buddies. We went to the Houston Zoo this past year. And then in CAB, you can also go to conferences. This was the Mission Excellence Conference that we went to. We are really looking forward for the Haunted House again this year, which was a lot of fun. We had a great turnout last year. We want to make it bigger and better, and scarier. And if you want to be a scarer for the Haunted House, please email me. We had Spirit Week, and during Spirit Week, we had emotional support dogs. Other photo, Design a Hawk, which was a big hit last year. We had to have it twice because we ran out the first time in 20 minutes, and then the second time we got 200 hawks and ran out in like an hour and a half. And then, yes, so Hunter the Hawk, and I say please join, as we have a brand coordinator position available. And we do approximately 2 events each month. We collaborate with HSBC, student government, and a lot of different departments on campus. And then our position that is available is the recruitment and retention coordinator. And as the recruitment and retention coordinator, you're the SG liaison, which you would be coming to the SG meetings and presenting like I am doing right now. And then for our upcoming events, you'd be working with the new members, emailing them, adding them to the group meet. You'd be also working with the external outreach. So if we have events that we want vendors from outside the UHCL community, then you would be talking to them. And you also gain leadership and experience in this position. And if you would like to apply, there is a QR code right there. Or you can also go to get involved and look under Campus Activities Board, and the forms will be there as well. Oh, there's another QR code to get to the Get Involved page. And you can also follow us on Instagram, UHCL CAB. And yes, that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexis, for your presentation about Campus Activities Board. I would also like to announce Felicia Lehman from the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership, who will be giving us announcements and updates.
Thank you all so much. We are so pleased to have you at the first summer meeting of student government. Please also feel free to take out your phones and scan this lovely QR code. All new and returning student organizations, now is the time to re-register, or if you are new, to register. The steps are available and Get Involved. The QR code will lead you there, as well as the link provided up top. Your primary and secondary officers will be taking the lead. You will need to update your constitution, and if you so choose, create your honor cord or update your honor cord. You will need to complete your Blackboard registration course. This is new this year, but it's an amazing process. It's super user-friendly, and we hope that you enjoy the process. You will also need to complete your Get Involved registration form. And the final step is to await confirmation email. Your organization will not be re-registered if you are returning, or if you are new, it will not be considered registered until you receive that email. We do ask that you are patient in this process. It is going to be on a first come, first served basis, and we are working diligently to get you approved. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to email studentorgs@uhcl.edu. You can also see me in the back of the room if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Are there any comments, questions, or concerns today? Anyone out there? Anyone? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is there a deadline?
September.
September, okay.
On around September, yes.
Thank you.
Any other questions? But please don't hesitate, because the sooner you get it done, the sooner your organization can get pumping with new programming. Thank you all so much.
Okay, we have now reached the open forum portion of our meeting, where any student, whether on Zoom or who's here face-to-face, can voice their needs or concerns. If you're on Zoom, please submit your questions in the chat or in the link that will be provided as well.
So hi everyone, so we have our first question here. Consider hosting events to acknowledge students on the list. So to answer that question is, I don't know how to answer this question on the moment, but if you email sga@uhcl.edu, then we can probably answer it like as soon as possible for this question. So this one, next one is not a question. It says, good luck. This is thank you so much for wishing us luck to the government. The next question is not also a question. It just says, thank you all. So we appreciate all your positivity. So thank you for writing all of these positive notes. And the last one is not a question as well. It says, you are an amazing team and I know you will do amazing things in life. So thank you so much for all this positivity. We really appreciate you all for coming into lecture hall meeting.
Thank you. For anyone out there who didn't get a chance to ask a question, I encourage you to ask questions in our future meetings as well. It's a great time for us as student representatives to hear your guys' needs or concerns. Yes,
I have a question in the chat.
question in the chat.
So the question is, when was the vice president committee coordinator position filled and how was there an election between the end of last semester and this semester?
Could you repeat that, please?
So the question was, when was the vice president committee coordinator position filled and how was there an election between the end of last semester and this semester?
Yes, so my position as vice president committee coordinator was filled last beginning of summer. So I applied through SGA. I filled out the application form and then we went through a voting process by May. So before summer began, and that's how it was filled. I believe there was another person running against me and yeah, so the voting turned out that I got voted. So thank you all who voted. Any other questions? Yes.
Do you know how many people participated in that vote?
At the moment, I do not know. I will ask our advisor and our staff and ask them about it, and I will get back to you. If you can, please email us as well, so we can get back to you in a timely manner.
All right.
Any other questions? Is there some in the chat? No? Okay. Since there are no further questions, the open forum part of the meeting will be concluded and we'll be moving on with the agenda. Thank you everyone for your questions. So our next SGA General Assembly meeting will be held on July 5th in person and through Zoom for those who are unable to attend in person. If you want to schedule agenda time, for example, your organization announcements, staff, and university office announcements, please complete a request form that must be submitted on the Get Involved website by noon, Wednesday, June 29th. The form it's available here in our QR code. So if you would like to schedule agenda time, please scan the QR code and fill out the form by Wednesday, 29th, 12 p.m. Okay. Thank you for attending our first General Assembly meeting, and we have a quote of the day by Demi Lovato that says, no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it may seem hard to get to it, but you can do it and just keep working towards it, and you'll find the positive side of things. Thank you everyone again for coming to our first summer meeting, and yes, and for everyone here who's here physically, and for those who are participating through Zoom, thank you. And I call this meeting to be adjourned. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm just getting over that first time. Keep it pushing. Thank you so much for being in attendance. Thank you. Yes, it was. Feel free to apply for any of the open positions at any time, and you too can give a nice report and share with your fellow